Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your daily advice reading for January 5th, 2016. It still feels a bit odd to say January, but we'll just have to get used to it. Okay, so we're looking at the general energies that surround us and how we can use these energies for our highest good. And we've got 3 cards. First card is the energy that we are walking into today with, the energy of whatever in the past has led to where we are in the present. And we have the King of Swords. Okay, so with the King of Swords, this is telling me that a lot of us have very recently made at least one important decision when it comes to our own life, to our well-being, to our happiness. The cards yesterday were talking about moving from an emotional, difficult place into a more practical, down-to-earth place, and a more realistic approach to life. Okay, so to me this is a continuation of that kind of energy, because with the King of Swords, he is a king. He is mature, stable energy, and with the King of Swords, he is the one that makes decisions. Okay, he can be a diplomat, but more often than not, if he has to cut something away, he will do it. If that is the right thing to do, that's what he will do, and he will have no regrets. He will think about his decision, weigh the good and the bad, and do what needs to be done in the end, okay? So I'm seeing this as a lot of determination. After difficult times, there was a time of reflection, and we've come to some conclusions, some realizations about ourselves, about the world around us, about who we want to be, or what we want our life to be. And we have started making these decisions and making these cuts, more importantly. Cutting out bad habits, negative situations, negative people, just not allowing them to take your energy from you, and not allowing them to bring negativity to your life. Okay, so that's the energy that has brought us here. The second card, which is the main energy of the day, we have the 7 of Wands. And in this deck, the 7 of Wands to me talks about preparation. It talks about us getting ourselves ready. Okay, we are still in this mindset, the mindset of the King of Swords, and we're getting ourselves ready, geared up for whatever life has to throw at us. We're ready for it, okay? We have built our defense, okay? And we're ready. We're just waiting for it, okay? This is, again, determination. This is standing up for what you believe in, standing up for yourself, speaking your mind, speaking your truth, not holding things back anymore, not sabotaging yourself, not being in denial, or being afraid to say something for fear of hurting someone's feelings. Okay, this is not mean energy, far from it. This is simply, again, the same as the King of Swords. If there is something that is unfair to you, you now have the courage to speak up, and you know that that's okay, because you deserve to be treated the way that you deserve to be treated, and you're no longer willing to accept less than that. Okay, so this is preparation. This is, again, very determined energy. I'm seeing it as someone standing tall, knowing who they are, knowing their value, knowing how strong they are, being very well aware of everything they've endured this far, and realizing how strong they are because of everything they've endured. It has not torn you apart, okay? It has made you stronger, truly, okay? And this is the kind of attitude I see in this card. And the last card we have is the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is again about choices that we have to make, crossroads in our lives, being in a position where we can restore balance to our lives. We just have to make the right choices. We are thinking very long term, okay, with the infinity symbol above his head. We are thinking long term. We're thinking about our health and well-being, first of all. And again, we're making decisions. But it's a different attitude. If before some of us felt bad when we had to speak up, or we were uncomfortable with a decision, but we felt like we should do it just so that we don't upset someone else, or we prefer to choose to keep quiet so that we don't have that argument. It could be that because we all do it, okay, we're kind people, that's our nature, and it takes a little bit until we get to the point where we say, no, I am a valuable person, I deserve this, I don't deserve this, please stop treating me that way, or please listen to what I have to say. I have a voice too, my voice matters, my ideas are just as important, okay? It takes a little bit for us to get to that, when you're so kind that you're afraid of saying something that will upset someone else, okay? And so if we were making decisions from that place with that attitude before, we've gone through this transformation where we are now the King of Swords, and we've come to a point where the decisions we make have a light or a lighter attitude behind them. It doesn't come with the stress anymore. What are they going to say? How are they going to take it? Because you are standing in your truth, and you know that you're not hurting anyone, but it's important that you're treated fairly as well. Okay? This is, again, not mean energy, not selfish energy at all. This is simply being or becoming aware of how important you are as a person, and how valuable you are, and your kindness, and in your beautiful emotions, and your inspired ideas, okay? Everything you do shows your value, okay? It shows that you're a wonderful person. And so you are much more aware of that now, and the decisions you make come with a lighter attitude behind them, okay? Because you're no longer afraid of hurting someone's feelings, because now you're aware of the fact that if someone is offended by you saying, I'm sorry, I don't deserve this, could you please stop doing it? If someone is offended by that, then they're not the person you want to have in your life, okay? Because if they're a true friend, they will understand what you're saying, and they will apologize and say, okay, I'm sorry, I overstepped my bounds. Okay, see what I mean? So the decisions you're making, you keep making decisions, but now they're made with a lot more confidence, and not so much weight on your shoulders. Okay, so that is why the Two of Pentacles is in there, because it usually talks about adopting a more joyful attitude in your decision making, okay, a more playful attitude. And so that is how I see that together with these other two cards. So this is a healthy place, okay, mentally and emotionally a healthy place, the place where you know your worth, you know who you are as a person, and you're not afraid to stand up for yourself or to speak your truth, okay? That's a very healthy place. Again, this has nothing to do with being mean or selfish, okay? I know you're gonna get what I'm saying. And the advice we have for the day is 88 abundance. Okay, so this is love, self-love, abundance of ideas, emotions, material wealth, material abundance, We've got 8 plus 8 is 16, and that's a 7. So that talks about personal growth. Okay, this is a time of personal growth, a great personal growth. With abundance, the card is telling you that in order to attract abundance to your life, you have to be in a abundant mindset. Okay, you have to be grateful for what you have and believe that more is coming. Okay, as opposed to being competitive or never being happy with what you have, or that stops the flow of abundance. So abundance is telling you that with all this that you've been going through, with this entire transformation, that you are now in this healthy place, okay, or a healthier place. This is when abundance will start to come to you, whatever kind of abundance that is for your particular situation. Okay, but accept it, embrace it, be grateful. Okay, just take a second to say thank you to whoever, God, angels, spirit guides, just the universe, your mother or a friend, or any other family member, or just to yourself. Just take a second and just take a deep breath. Think about all you are and all you have, and say thank you. It's important, and I know that there are a lot of people dealing with a lot of difficult things, and sometimes it can be difficult to see the good. But I think that's why this card is coming in, to remind you that even though it is very, very difficult at times, this positive attitude and being grateful and just thinking it can always be worse, or other people have it worse than me, and that brings humility, and it makes you so grateful and at the same time so happy, because you realize all you have and all you are. Okay? Okay, so that's what we have for January 5th, 2016. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. I hope you find guidance in it. If you do, please like, share, subscribe, and comment if you'd like, and let me know how the cards work for you and what kind of inspiration they give you. Thank you very, very much for all your beautiful feedback and overall support of my readings, of my channel. I'm very, very grateful and humbled by it. Okay, and that is why I keep doing what I do and try to give you as much as I can. Okay, so I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.